Oh shit, my bad, Ma. That's all out for man.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 2nd down, Muhammad. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Las Vegas.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. What's going on?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, fumble that.
On the scramble, it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Second and 8. Now they'll throw with Carr. Pass complete to Richard, the running back. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. but what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Nah, I got the burn.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
He's trying to throw it that first time.
They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them.
Carr could get loose. I had a nice little 20-yard touchdown run with him.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
I had to juke him. He's going to try to stick my life away.
Officially 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry for Nick Chubb. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
field now looking to throw on first down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll have a first down inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That boy smacked the life out of him.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he is into the end zone.
Let's go, Kareem.
Kareem Hunt, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
That's the score. Browns 7, Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they can.
And the ball is knocked out. And he sneaks his way forward for a couple here. Second down. And this is picked up by the Browns.
That's going to be overturned.
And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Yeah, you know that's going to be overturned. He was down.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Nah, he was down. Yeah, he was down already.
7, Raiders nothing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for the football team.
Stick his life away.
He
missed everything.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down.
They'll run with Muhammad.
Hold him, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Down with a marker.
He was holding me, Marv. I seen it.
Let's see about the call. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. Carr gonna throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now, Muhammad. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd.
You trying to what? Oh, the prices came down some though, I thought. Yeah.
Here's Carr to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Really
Offensively
like
lucky
that.
they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50.
Those ones gonna get
Most
caught
of the
up
times
too,
when we talk about
definitely.
offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Yeah,
you're
get
able to
it
hit a
done.
receiver in stride, and he can pick
Nah,
up
they
a lot
signed
of
him.
yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
They got
the
him
defense was
and,
effective, able to stop him
and
before he
Joker.
could get a good head of steam going.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And a nice carry and a 1st down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury at the University of Georgia.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
That's what they're going.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's all you need on that 4.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A run for Nick Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Not at all.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly
What
is.
Ray
Time
was
to get
about
the
to do.
sweaters out, my man.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And this time he is in. Nick Chubb, his 19th touchdown of the season.
Critical,
And
I'll
the
tell you
Browns
that.
add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Carr. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on from that script did it have that result.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position.
Yeah, he had the touchdown, and I missed the hit stick.
After 3 plays, have to admit that
I bumped him a little bit. I didn't think it was enough to make him drop it, though.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Oh,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did. From
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
55.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now Parkey for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Browns 28, Raiders 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Nice work to get
kill him, Marv. I was about to try to take that
boy.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
I was about to try to take Carr head off.
After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, Muhammad, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
46-yard line.
I ain't messing with shit. Hold up, I ain't mean to do that.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Carr.
Yeah, you're supposed to be right there, Hardy.
He's going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Right there.
1st down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
Vegas, 1st down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. You got 3.
From the gun, Carr. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a 1st down.
4 yards.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Carr, and his throw is incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Come on, he's supposed to get that.
He is
Good
going to
pass,
have the
bro.
Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
That was close.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Muhammad. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 1st down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Second and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, wow.
It's intercepted.
I ain't never seen a pick like that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old
So
dreams.
like it
Going
bounced
back
off
to when
his
they were in
man.
youth football and in high school.
Yeah.
They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football. And you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Oh, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019, fourth fastest in the NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
A 52-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one complete to Gafford. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Carr going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Play action. Now it's Carr. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Las Vegas.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Oh,
And that is
right
incomplete.
there.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Muhammad.
What was that?
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
To number 83,
Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get a score closer.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Chubb shrugs him off. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Breaks a tackle. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We dominate today.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I thought he was. I know I heard him.
Today's final
I was supposed to join the other chat.